Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About Clutter. I'm your host, Margo, a professional organizer specializing in chronic clutter. And with 2025 being just around the corner, it is about time we tackle our clutter. So in today's episode, I will be providing you with a list of 25 easy items to declutter around your home in, you guessed it, 2025. All of these things will be low stress, low overwhelm, and quick wins. So if you hear something on the list and you're like, yes, Margo, I can let that go, I encourage you to head over to those items and purge. All right, let's start with number one, which is probably the easiest. If you are somebody that finds yourself attached to too many items, maybe you fear letting go, maybe you suffer from the just in case, what if I make a mistake, right? It's called the just in case fallacy. Whatever it may be, this first item is your go-to. This is where you start. And it is head over to your pantry, your kitchen, your fridge, and get rid of expired food. Toss anything that's expired, or also if you encounter items that you know you and other members of your family will not eat, this is a great way, right? Tossing expired food is a great way to score that first big win. And of course, also make room in your pantry, fridge, and freezer for new stuff. All right, moving on to number two. If you still have those. So I live in New York City, and these are still slipped under my apartment door on a weekly basis. And those are takeout menus. So with everything online these days, we don't need it. We do not need a stack of paper menus. And maybe you're like me and you used to have, or still do, have a drawer where you just kind of put all of these takeout menus. And then when you want to order in, you're using Uber Eats. Like, why? I feel like it's like an old school practice of us holding on to paper menus like our parents did. All right. Number three, old receipts. Unless your receipts are, taxes, warranties, or anything that's like super duper important, in which case I highly recommend that you use an app and you actually scan your receipts. There are a lot of free apps available for Android and Apple, and you can just literally scan your receipts and store them electronically. Go through your receipts, get rid of, this is a fast, quick win. And, you end up getting rid of some paper clutter, right? Because receipts are overwhelming, right? In the sense that a lot of times receipts are, oh my God, it's like a reminder of money that you spent or maybe money that you feel you wasted. Go through your receipts, okay? Get rid of the ones that you don't need. If you're not going to scan, then maybe I encourage you to designate a space in your home that you will store them. You can put them in a folder. You can put them in an envelope, whatever feels right for you. Okay. Number four, you have this, okay? I expect you to walk over to this item right now and let it go because it exists in your house, and it is worn out socks, okay? If your socks have holes or have no match, it is time to toss them. Again, how incredible is this win, right? Super easy, super quick, and you feel accomplished. So go through your sock drawer. All right, next one. I've been guilty of this myself periodically, and it is to get rid of empty cleaning bottles or cleaners that you don't need. Like, have you ever been guilty of like watching TikTok and you see a cleaning product being recommended and like you buy it and you bring it home and you're like, it either doesn't work or you don't like the smell or whatever it is, you're not going to use it? Why is it hanging out with your cleaning products? There's no reason for it to hang out with your cleaning products. Let it go. Recycle. And with certain cleaning products, there are actually specific ways that you have to get rid of them. So just either read the label or Google recommendations for how to dispose of a toxic cleaner safely. All right. Number 6 are magazines. Go walk over to that coffee table of yours. First of all, I'm totally against coffee tables, and I'll tell you why. It's because as a decluttering coach, and this is I live this life, right? So I'm not preaching something that I don't do. I do not own a coffee table. And the reason for that is in my experience working with clients and in my own personal experience, I find coffee tables are a magnet for unnecessary clutter. In fact, every surface is a magnet for clutter. So years and years and years ago, I found that no matter how many times I cleaned our coffee table in our living room, things would still magically appear on it. Mail, cups, plates, toys, dog hair, I just got rid of the coffee table, okay? And it's been like a really long time and I don't miss having one. So I'm just saying, chances are you have your magazines on your coffee table, maybe on a shelf, maybe on a nightstand. So take a few minutes and declutter your magazine. All right, number 7, every single one of us has this, outdated tech chargers. If you no longer own the device, the charger is just clutter. I'm just saying, are you someone, I'm not laughing, I've done this myself, okay? Are you someone who's had like 5 or 10 phones in the past, all of which you probably have kept, right? It's like in your drawer as if you're ever going to use them. So you have them, you probably have chargers for them also, as well as other wires that are no longer compatible for any devices in your house. So I urge you, please, 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 go through outdated tech chargers. All right, number 8, pens that don't work. Spend a few minutes. If you have kids, this is a great chore to them to do. Give them a stack of pens, markers, whatever, and some paper and have them test every single one and obviously toss the ones that are dried out. This is something I also make my daughter do with her markers because those babies dry out super quick. Moving on to number 9, and that is old calendars. 2024 is almost over. So you want to make space for 2025, okay? Get rid of the old calendars. Number 10. All right, this one is very often low stress, often, and I do mean often, forgotten, right? We will spend time decluttering our homes, our offices, our cars, whatever, and then we often forget about digital clutter. So declutter your unused apps on your phone. I'm not asking you to declutter your email because I know that could be overwhelming. I'm not asking you to declutter your photos, although you should, and your videos. I get how that could be overwhelming and time consuming. This list is quick wins, right? Get rid of unused apps on your unused apps on your phone, okay? You're going to press down on that app on your home screen and you're going to click delete, delete, delete. All right. Number 11, expired beauty products. Makeup, skincare, sunscreen, by the way, have expiration dates. Check them all. Go through your expired beauty products. Again, I'm not asking you to get rid of stuff that you're undecided. You might wear that fuchsia, eyeshadow one day or that orange lipstick, right? I'm not asking you to make those decisions. But if you've had it for a long time, chances are it has expired. Let it go. Number 12, single-use condiment packets, okay? If you do not use those packets of, honey mustard or mayonnaise or ketchup or whatever, and it's in your refrigerator because you got takeout or you went to your favorite fast food spot and you brought these packets home and now they're getting out of hand and there's so many of them, some of them probably expired. You just let them go is what I'm saying, okay? Just let them go. Number 13, plastic containers without lids. I think that this item is on my list regardless of what I'm talking about. Easy wins, hard wins, kitchen wins, things to declutter. I have like a pet peeve when it comes to Tupperware and containers. And I'll tell you what it is. It's because they have a tendency to be chaotic, messy, frustrating. How many times have you opened your kitchen cabinets and the containers and the lids fell out on you? How many times? I don't mean glass, by the way, right? Plastic containers, like they just fell out on you. It's always messy if you're super stressed and you're trying to shove them in the drawer and things are falling. I don't know. It's just, again, this is my own personal pet peeve. But if you can relate to this, take a few minutes and get rid of your old dingy looking Tupperware and Tupperware that has no lids. By the way, about a few years ago, I paid a little bit more for it, but I invested in glass containers. So I got rid of all of my plastic containers because lids were being lost. They weren't really effectively stackable. It made my eye twitch is all I'm saying. I got rid of it. I invested in glass containers. And I absolutely love it. I've had these glass containers for a couple of years now. They don't get lost. They're stackable. And yes, I still have all my lids. I don't know what it is about glass containers, but heck, it works. All right, we're speeding through this list. Okay, number 14 are old towels. Frayed towels, stained towels. they can actually, rip towels, they can be donated to your local animal shelter. And by the way, with some of these items, they could be easily tossed or they could be donated. Not number 15, not the next one. Please throw these out. Okay, these are not meant to be donated. Okay, number 15 are worn out bras. If the elastic is shot, they are no longer doing their job, okay? If you're putting it on and it's not giving you, you know what I'm talking about. It's not giving you the support that you need, that you desire, that makes you look good in a shirt. Time to let them go. Number 16, unloved coffee mugs. Keep your favorites and donate the rest. I know that getting rid of coffee mugs is a touchy subject. If you're a tea drinker, your tea mugs, whatever mugs, I feel like it's something that we all want to hoard, right? There's only 2 or 3 people in the household, yet somehow you have 15 mugs. Like, who's drinking out of these? I don't know. It's just they're super cute and home goods. So I can totally relate. I'm not asking you to go through all of your mugs. I just know that you have a few mugs currently sitting in your cupboards that maybe are chipped, are missing a handle, whatever. Go in, pluck that mug, and recycle it. Number 17 might not apply to everybody, might apply to you, and it is outdated business cards. If the contact info is irrelevant, recycle them. There is no reason, or add them to an electronic phone book or roster or whatever you have to keep contact information digital. Number 18, now is the perfect time to do it because we are in December. I'm recording this episode in December of 2024. It is instrumental for you and super easy for you to declutter this right now. Don't wait until next year. Do it now. Broken holiday decorations. If they're beyond repair, it's time to say goodbye. So even if you already have your decorations set up and you left the broken ones in the box, when you will be taking down your holiday decor, instead of having to say hello 2025 Christmas, right, with a bunch of broken stuff, take the opportunity, seize the opportunity to declutter holiday decor that you don't need, that you don't love, and that is broken. Do it now. Your future self will thank you. Number 19 is unused kitchen gadgets. If you've never used that avocado slicer, donate it. If you've never used that magic bullet, donate it. If you've never used the juicer, donate it or regift it if it's brand new, whatever. I'm not judging. If it's brand new, if it's still in the box, it says the holidays, regift. We only have a few more left. Number 20 are old phone cases. If you no longer have the phone, you don't need the case. I don't know what it is about hoarding things that relate to our phones. There's some kind of level of nostalgia or just in case mindset, but we're holding on to wires, screen protectors, cases that for phones that are just not going to come back, right? We're never going to downgrade the model. Like, we're going to just keep getting the newer one. So I don't know why we hold on to it. But anyways, it's just a reminder. Get rid of your old phone cases. Number 21, especially if you have kids or you happen to love game night, declutter puzzles or games with missing pieces. They are no longer complete. If they're no longer complete, you're probably no longer playing them. Why are we holding on to them? So take a look. Get rid of the ones that are missing pieces and you can't play. Number 22 are unused water bottles. Keep the ones that you loved and donate the rest. This is the same thing with like the coffee mugs, right? We have this tendency to hoard, right? These to-go cups or water bottles or mugs. Just take a few minutes, go through them, get rid of the ones that you're not going to need. Number 23, expired medication. Those you can safely dispose of at a pharmacy or a designated drop-off. So if you have medication that you no longer need, if you have medication that has expired, I highly encourage you, instead of like, please don't throw it down the toilet, please don't throw it in a garbage can. But chances are, like with me, I live in Brooklyn, so we have my local Walgreens. They actually have a bin, and you literally walk into the section where the pharmacy is. It's a bin. You don't even have to talk to anybody, and you deposit all of your unused, unwanted, and expired medication into the bin. That is the best way to recycle your medication. All right, number 24. Instruction manuals. Okay. I have them. I think we all have them. That their new air conditioner that you got, the iRobot, the blender, I don't know. Like we tend to hold on to instruction manuals, maybe like the instructions for your, the new bed frame that you bought 5 years ago from IKEA. Like, why are we holding on to instruction manuals? I don't know. Take a few minutes, get rid of them. Most instruction manuals, guess what? Are available online now. And finally, number 25, easy, low stress, low overwhelm, decluttering, toss, random cords and cables. If you do not know what that cord or cable is for, then you probably don't need it. That is it. 25 easy items you can toss in 2025. No tough decisions, no overwhelm, just simple steps to clear your space. So let me know. Message me on Instagram at Be Good to Yourself by Margo. I want to know, what item are you tossing first, second, or third? I love hearing about your wins. Thank you so much for listening. As always, good luck on your decluttering journey, and remember to be good to yourself.